Hey everybody. So this is day 3, Holy Moments. Finally figured out the technology that it takes, I hope, to get them posted. Hopefully I can help somebody. Maybe this is to help me, maybe it's to help somebody. So I ask that maybe you help me share this so that others hear it. I'm stepping out. This is not really my platform. I got some hair going on. Not my platform, but I'm trying to be obedient because Jesus has put this on my heart for several months, and I kind of avoided him in doing that because I was busy, and I'm still busy, but I realized that I'm supposed to stop and do something, so I'm doing that. So it's almost dark here. And suddenly realized that basically, you know, this is day 3, and the first day I was prepared because I was going to do this, so I had been somewhere and I was dressed, and then I had makeup on, had the eyebrows on, and so yesterday I forgot about the makeup and I forgot about the eyebrows, and my hair I sweated through. It's hot. And today, since I thought about it, I put the makeup on, but then ended up going out to help Lee unload a ton of feed and work with some cows a little bit. So I sweated through the makeup, forgot the eyebrows, and my hair, you know, it's sweaty and humid. So, I mean, it is what it is. But I guess that's what I'm always trying to get everybody to understand, like, I'm real. I mean, because I never have been very good at my hair or my makeup or whatever. I got by because I was moving and shaking to do something else. So I ask that I'm grateful for you all giving me grace and your kind words every time I show up. So anyway, so day 3, Holy Moments. I'm just reading through the chapters. Some are longer than others, and so I just wanted to continue on because this book has really caused me to think about some things, and so I want to share that with you guys. So this chapter is called A Moment of Clarity. When I was 15 years old, I had a great spiritual mentor. I didn't know how my life would have unfolded. I don't know how my life would have unfolded if I hadn't met him. But it's difficult to imagine that life would have been anywhere near as fruitful or as rewarding as it has been. He encouraged me to read the Gospels. He taught me how to pray. He showed me how to care for the poor and visit the lonely. He encouraged me to read great spiritual books. He watched without judgment as I foolishly wrestled with God. He listened patiently to my questions, doubts, excuses, and resistance. And perhaps most of all, he encouraged me to honor those sacred truths that were emerging in my soul. Something is missing. There is more to life. And you do have more to offer. One of the fruits of this friendship was a moment of clarity so piercing that it has defined my life. I was walking home from meeting with him one day when everything we had been discussing for months came together in a single clarifying thought. Some moments are holy. Some moments are unholy. And our choices can guide a moment in either direction. When I read this, if you remember, on the plane to New Jersey, I wrote perspective, which again is my word. Y'all are going to see how professional I am because I have to plug my phone in. Sorry. I should have tended to that. Apologies. Perspective was my word in 2018, and I've not been able to let it go. So it still is my word. Some moments are holy. Some moments are unholy, and our choices can guide a moment in either direction. It was a rare moment of clarity in a chaotic and confusing world. It was also a moment of intense joy. I can still see myself walking down that street. I know exactly where I was in that moment of awakening. Everything good in my life has been connected to that moment. And all the pain and disappointment I have caused myself or others has been the result of abandoning the wisdom that was revealed in that moment. It only took a moment, and in that moment I realized what was possible. In that moment I learned to collaborate with God. Whew, that's big words. That's big words. Collaborate with God. And create holy moments. I wrote, how do I learn to collaborate with God? Man, that's perspective. It was a moment of grace like none other. And I have spent my life trying to help others discover the same clarity and joy. It was the only way I know to express my gratitude for the infinite blessings that moment brought to my life. It was that moment of awakening, a moment of realization, a moment of discovery, a moment of clarity, and a moment of pure, unmitigated joy. It was a holy moment. Now it's your turn. This is your moment. The moment when you realize that despite what your life has been up until now, and regardless of anything you have done in the past, what matters most is what you do next. Man. That's the chapter. That's big. Some moments are holy. Some moments are unholy. And our choices can guide a moment in either direction. That's perspective. It's a rare moment of clarity in a chaotic and confusing world. It's also a moment of intense joy. That's choosing to shine and not whine. We'll share that later. That's Fly Lady, if you guys know. If you don't, she's cool. In that moment, I learned to collaborate with God and create holy moments. It's a moment of awakening, a moment of realization, a moment of discovery, a moment of clarity, and a moment of pure, unmitigated joy. It's a holy moment. It's the moment that you realize that despite what your life has been up till now, and regardless of anything you've done in the past, what matters most is what you do next. And the only small thing that I can add is that when I was diagnosed, and I heard that word, I know now that was life-changing. I had the support of many, family, friends, people. I had the support that allowed me to hold on to perspective. And they guided me back to perspective. Choosing to shine and not whine. Choosing to know that you can look at anything in a perspective. You choose. Is it you look at it in the positive perspective, or you look at it in the negative perspective? You can choose how to do that. It's powerful when you realize it. So if somebody has to tell you that, take it right now. You can choose. You can choose. You have chosen in the past, you just didn't realize it. And no matter what you've done, no matter what we've been through, no matter how good or bad life was, things have changed right now. But what matters most is what you do next. Keep stepping forward. The windshield's big. The rear view mirror is small, because what's in your past doesn't matter. The windshield is where you're headed. That's why it's big and it's clear. Keep going forward. What matters most is what you do next. I'm grateful for this moment. God bless. I'll see you tomorrow.